What's going on, everybody? It's Core here, and welcome to... And today in the third episode of the Restrooms of NFSCars, we're going to be taking a look at a car that is actually one of my personal favorites to come out of General Motors. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm not the biggest fan of General Motors, to be honest, but there are a few cars that they make that I actually like a lot, and this is one of those cars that we're going to be taking a look at in today's video. By the way, here's a little teaser for the next regular Most Wanted mod video. But here's the topic of today's video, the 1966 Oldsmobile Toronado. So this is, as I said, one of my favorite cars to come out of General Motors because it looks so cool and interesting. It looks like a slightly more sports-oriented version of the Buick Riviera, which I'm pretty sure they share a platform between each other. And for some reason it comes standard with an aqua window tint. I don't understand what that's all about, but the reason why I chose this mod is not only because it's old, I believe it's from like 2007 or 2008, it has customization, as in actual customization, and you'll see what I mean by that. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it. Alright, we actually have body kits. So, body 1 pops up the headlights for us. Body 2 gives us that medallion in the center of the grille. Body 3 is the medallion with the headlights up. And then we have this disgrace. I have no idea where this mod came from, but I'd love to find out because this is horrifying. And because this is the Restrooms of NFSCars, we're putting it on. Yes, the wings work too, but I don't want this to be, you know, a freaking basement tuning project, so I'm gonna leave the wing out. I'm gonna do the decent thing and put these American racing wheels on it because, you know, gotta keep it somewhat authentic. We also have a few hood options here. We have some scoops and vents and stuff, and this cowl induction hood here. No blower engine though, kinda sucks. We'll put the shaker on there just to shake things up a little bit. Oh, and the roof scoops work as well. Nah, we're not doing that. So as for the color, I have a basic idea of what I want to go with. Oh, okay, so only the center part of the wheels gets painted. That looks like the wheels, somewhat like the wheels on the Shelby Terlingua concept. Not sure if y'all remember that, OG Need for Speed fans. Okay, dark black window tint, get rid of that silly aqua tint that the car came with. And our Oldsmobile Toronado is done, and it looks absolutely hideous. And that's kind of the point of the Restroom series, is to find really old, not necessarily low quality, but strange mods and make them look as ugly as possible if we're allowed to. Alright, it's time to get going now. Actually, I don't know what kind of race to... what the hell, we'll do sprint. And let's go. See what this Toronado can do. Oh, we're racing against the cop car, nice. You can thank Need for Speed Most Wanted extra options for that. Alright then. This police officer is gonna get fired big time if his bosses see him. And this is unfortunately a problem that I have right now. You see, I had to reinstall Most Wanted to get mod loader mods to work again. And mod loader does not like the Xbox 360 stuff pack, so I deleted most of it, but not all of it. I'm sorry about that. So I deleted most, but not all of the Xbox 360 stuff pack, and one of the things that was unfortunately left over is this hideous motion blur. So I'm sorry if this causes problems, but I don't know of a way to get rid of this without reinstalling the game again. I really didn't feel like doing that, so we're just gonna have to learn to live with it.
Kinda like I learned to live with a beer belly, but we don't talk about that right now.
Oops. Alright, it uses the sound of the stock Mustang, which so do most other muscle car mods for Most Wanted. I'm just glad they don't use the GTO/Monaro sound /DB9 sound, because I can't stand that. Okay, this motion blur is making me dizzy. I just want to get this race done and over with as quickly as possible. A big ass jump incoming! What a sight to behold. A wide-bodied friggin' Oldsmobile Toronado in this bright teal color bouncing in the air. Imagine seeing that in real life. It's the same story with the Citroen Xara Picasso I did a few months ago. Oop! Ah! No, 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 no. Wow. That was terrible. And the AI just messed up there. Don't know what happened to him. Who cares? We're carrying on for ourselves, right? Alright, so this thing actually doesn't handle too badly for being an old American lumbering land yacht. Although that could be because it uses the same handling data as the Cobalt SS, which it replaces. So, I wouldn't know. But for being, again, an American land yacht, it handles alright. I'm sure the same could not be said of the real Oldsmobile Toronado. Do you know that the Oldsmobile Toronado was produced up until like the late 1980s? And in the 80s version, had an interior chime that sounded like a tornado air raid siren. Seriously, I'll put in a clip of that here if I can, but that was, you know, obviously referencing the name of the car, Toronado. A foreign word for tornado. Don't know from what language, but it's still an interesting piece of attention to detail, though the 80s version of the Toronado was nowhere near as massive as this, nor was it as good looking, sadly. The more you know with Professor Core. Oop, and jump right before the finish line. And there we are. And that's again another sight to behold, isn't it? So that's about it for this episode of the Restrooms of NFS Cars. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.